So this video is going to be a little overview of my first flawless range mage hybrid kill. This video ended up, well, this clip ended up starting at wave 7 because I forgot to hit the record button at the start of the kill, unfortunately. So I figured I'll talk a little bit about how I was dealing with the waves 1 through 6 and how I did it that first time around. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, there weren't too many changes from last week's midweek video with the small Zuk improvements. The biggest changes that I've been making is that I've been less fearful of using my sunshine and the waves. Essentially what I've realized is that as long as I use sunshine when it's on cooldown, it should be ready by the time I get to the Zuk waves, when I have to hit Zuk before going to the special. That being said, what that does leave me with is a lack of sunshine for dealing with the Jads. This is when I've been implementing using my range swap. So what I'll do is after the Zuk wave and the special wave, I'll make sure I get to 100% adrenaline and then death swiftness to deal with the Jad. So on the first Jad wave, I'll end up going and dealing with the first 2 minions, and then once the big minion spawns, I'll move to this spot right here. I will use that spot to death swiftness so I'm not getting blasted by the melee guy, swap to my range set, and then take care of the Jad in a death swiftness rotation. After taking out the Jad, I will try to G-chain Omni if I have the adrenaline on whatever's over there, and then move back to this spot over here, which is the safe spot to take care of that melee minion. From there, we handle the rest of the waves very similarly to how we did before. As I said, the clip starts at wave 7, so that's where we're going to begin. It's going to be sped up to 200% just so this video, doesn't take forever. So let's get into it. So we're going to start this very similarly, where I'm still in my safe spot, and I'm just trying to lure everything together into G-Chain Omnis. On here I'm dealing with all the Rangers now, and I just TC go through everything. From there, I did leave that big guy in the back over there, so I move him to make sure he doesn't smack me hard, and then move back to my safe spot. From there, I'm going to take care of the mage right here in the corner, move in so the melee gets caught there, and then move back here so that the rangers all start clumping. So I'll take care of the melee with some AoE, and then I will take care of these rangers, G-chain here to take care of everything on that side, and then move up and then do the same thing to the guys that are more north. From there, I get to that big guy, make sure he moves so he doesn't smack me hard, and take care of him, and back to my safe spot. From there, I believe this is the special wave. So again, just like with the melee special wave, I just make sure I target those 3 to hit them and get rid of them as soon as possible. Get to 100% adrenaline, and finish him off. Move over to Zuk and Sunshine to take him out. Just like before, typical FSOA rotation. And my personal favorite wave where I Vuln Bomb and Omni to take him out. From there, I'll move back towards the safe spot, and I will take care of all of these guys first to make sure I'm at 100% adrenaline. We're luring these Jads so they get caught so they don't hit me. Take care of all of these guys, and I'll move up, and I believe I switched to range here and death swiftness to be able to take out this Jad as quickly as possible, and then move to the other Jad. Now I probably could adjust this a little bit so that I can keep death swiftness for both of these Jads. I just have to figure out how to lure that properly. And then I'll take care of that little mage guy over here, and swap back to my mage and go back to my safe spot. And then I'm taking out all these guys, making sure they all lure together, and then I will try to AoE everything out. From there, we're gonna move on to these guys over here, and then take care of the big mages. I like to try to AoE that mage specifically so I can try to get rid of the little guy as well. After I finish up these big mages, I go back to my corner and then take care of this big mage first, and then try to AoE these guys and these guys over here. Try to get a G chain into either a threshold. I think I ABS back there, and then into the 3 big mages that are left, and then we have a special wave right after this. Now, I handled this special wave exactly how I handled it last time, where I moved towards this first one, take out his shield, move diagonally, and surge into this guy's shield. And then I don't think I bladed dive, because I don't have a bladed dive swap, as I talked about in episode 3. So I surge through and try to hit him again, try to get to 100% adrenaline, and a typical FSOA rotation here to take out Zuk's HP. And again, make sure I try to hit. I didn't have enough adrenaline for barricade, so I gained some adrenaline, used a D shield to deal with that first hit, and then I go back to my corner over here and do the same thing I did before. I death swiftness, take out this first Jad as quickly as possible, take care of the second Jad as quickly as possible. Again, I think I should be able to adjust where that death swiftness gets laid down, so at least I can use it on both. And then I will charge adrenaline to make sure. So I'm using my crossbows here with my Hydrix bolts, and then swap over to mage, charge up insight. So I finish off that Jad and go to Huracan and do a typical FSOA rotation here. Again, making sure I'm moving back and forth, but still getting effects of my sunshine so I don't lose the adrenaline. And I try to get the 1 cycle. And here I am successful. Charge up some adrenaline over here on Zuk before he gets out of his chair. And I deal with Zuk just how you would normally deal with Zuk. So I try to get damage out until sunshine is ready. Throw out another FSOA here. Surge so those things don't hit me, and surge back to my sunshine. And continue damaging D shields when he does his little special hit there, as much as possible. So I had to call my familiar because he was far away, so I didn't get the Calyx back, unfortunately. And then I just deal with these minions as quickly as possible. Now this part's actually a little new, so I charge up my insight on this last minion here, and then start my sunshine. So I do all the prep for my FSOA, and then right when I'm ready to tendrils, that is when I hit that ability to make him pop so I can start doing damage, and I get the full effect of my FSOA here to finish him off. Now again, this kill was not a PR. It was my first attempt at getting a range mage hybrid kill, but I think it went pretty well. I think what I'm going to end up doing, obviously with episode 3, I did get the item that I wanted from Zuk, being the Scripture of Full. So I'm probably not coming back here until I do get my Grim, and then I'll finish up my normal mode kills for the IFB requirement, which I will definitely be either using this strategy or a mage melee hybrid setup, and I will continue to try to improve upon this. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.